Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to click the bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? Also, likes, shares, subscribes for the reads and my channel, they definitely help out, okay? This read is going to be for Scorpio. Scorpio, this read is centered around the spirit of true self seeking security and money. I'm also seeing that all of the influences by the way of the wind are #majestic. That is what is surrounding it, or that is all encompassed in, or is the main focus around the cycle of this read that the spirit of true self is seeking security in, okay? I'm also seeing that a honeymoon is at the root of this. So, yeah. I'm seeing that there are some northern winds that are influencing the cycle of this read, where the soul is teaching the spirit by the way of experience lessons about partnership. This kind of thing may be coming through frequencies from television. That northern wind, something that you may have seen on television in winter, or that you will see in the winter time, or that have influenced something that is to come in the winter that has to do with money, okay? Or something that was put in motion in the winter and now it's time to reap the, what was sown in the cycle, okay? Or whatever the situation is. Also from the northern wind, soul is teaching the spirit by the way of experience lessons about family vacations in regard to partnership. The northern wind has to do with the planet Mercury, cycles of 88 days. Mercury goes through its orbital cycle every 3 months. That influences data collection, data analysis, record keeping, purity and wisdom, dreaming, understanding the wisdom that was given, and going deep within. I'm also seeing some influence from Jupiter. Jupiter goes through an orbital cycle every 11 years. Jupiter has to do with prosperity, abundance, manifestations, growth, all of that kind of good stuff. So the influences that are coming in from the western wind, the experiences that you may have gone through throughout the cycle of this read, in regard to partnership, family vacations. I'm also seeing big business from that northern wind as well. You got a lot of north wind and then some southern wind that's influenced by big business as well, though the soul is teaching the spirit lessons about power when it comes to big business coming from the southern wind, okay? That southern wind may have resonated with you this summer in regard to big business and money and the honeymoon and majesticism and how they're the trinity of all, And I'm seeing that has to do with transformation, integration, a time to accept change and learn when it comes to power about big business, and maturing and growing into an adult. So this has to also do with parenthood. And usually when you're a child, you don't recognize the influence of big business. You only reap the benefits of what big business produces. Do you know what I mean? So that I can see why that's coming from the southern wind, because it has to do with adulthood and you learning. you learning from the lessons that are essentially being taught to you, okay? So the southern wind does have some influence to do with earth, companionship, being a companion versus being a warrior, society, and the lessons that it teaches you about itself in that time period. By the way of that northern wind, it is the element of air, having to do with tribe and sovereignty, community building, and spirit, okay? So if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you for that. And God, you know. The time that had been offered to me is the Eight of Rods. The Eight of Rods represents energy, like having a lot of energy to be able to match up and pair to the work that needs to be done or that you're doing. And I'm seeing that with the Eight of Rods, that includes a lot of work. So to whom much is given, much is required, yes? So and this energy is being received as perfect, radiant, glowing, consummate, and exact. The energy that I see you in for the cycle of this read is the King of Swords. This King of Swords energy represents someone that has the correct information to be able to present ideas that are meant to lead and govern others. Could be like a political representative is kind of what I'm seeing with this king. It's just the energy that I'm getting off of this card. Like it could be a political representative. I did not see any winds that were specifically coming from any of the planets that influence politics. However, that doesn't disqualify you from being a legal or political representative. So this is just someone that has the right kind of information and can lead others with that information, okay? So in this King of Swords energy, you're being received as talented, gifted, clever, and skillful. Though not irresistible, your tone is reasonable and you're not unconventional or radical. So the emotions and the specific messages that are associated with the cycle of this read is someone is saying that they got a lot on their plate. Says got a lot on my plate. Having to do with dreams and connections of all the dimensions of the reality and how we take on workloads, how we balance that out with the energy that is offered to us, what we're permitted to do by God's source within the reality, what we feel like we have power over versus what is essentially outside of our control, okay? So that got a lot on my plate is the message of like recognizing that it's a time to maybe give yourself grace because you don't want to overwhelm or overload yourself, okay? So, also feelings of being calm, feelings of being attracted, and to feel fortunate. Also, we have don't be panicked, don't be impulsive, and don't feel miserable. Obviously, any emotions that are associated with negative or bad feelings or, you know, that could have to do with not so great experiences in your life are okay that you feel that way. The thing is, you just don't want to overwhelm yourself and be haunted by those kinds of emotions, like stagnant or anything like that, okay? So the lesson is that if you are feeling that way through any of these circumstances, situations, or whatever has happened, you have inherited it, those feelings, because it is all based on how you feel. That's the power of the spirit. And As you have inherited those experiences, you also inherit the strength and the ability to overcome them, and no one can overcome those experiences other than you. It's just you, okay? So, the card that I see you in for the past position for the cycle of this read is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is showing me that you were working so hard that you got exhausted, tired from putting in all that time and building up your finances, your money, your coin, okay? It may have been whatever it is that you were questioning. Oh, yeah, like working more type of situation. Like if you should take on more, if you should do more in regards to work, to like slave away for big business is what I'm seeing. Or you may have felt enslaved by your work in the past. And we're trying to figure out if you wanted to like work more, add more to your plate. And I'm seeing that in the past you decided not to because maybe you prayed about it and thought about it. So in this energy you are being received as astonishing, staggering, and astounding, and not pathetic. Then I'm seeing that you were in this Nine of Rods energy. Nine of Rods energy meant that you were diligently working hard and building up your resources, though at the same time you had to stand strong no matter how tired you got in the face of adversity. So no matter how much was put on your plate, or challenges were coming your way, you still had to remain strong and be in a position of defense, okay? In this energy, I'm seeing you as conscientious, principled, ethical, and not mischievous. When you were in this energy, I'm seeing that there's an angel message that said this was perfect timing for you to be in that kind of energy, because maybe it was necessary for you to be in defense mode, and on a financial security level, building up your finances is a defense against something that could possibly cause you some type of financial loss. Do you get what I'm saying? So then I'm seeing that you were in the Seven of Rods energy where you dealt with some type of conflict. That's what I'm saying. It was divine timing that you were prepared just in case. And so in this energy, I'm seeing that you may have felt emotional. You may have felt like the conflict was costing you too much money. The argument, the battle was costing you too much money. You are being received in this energy as passionate, and not frightened. And then a few weeks later, I'm seeing that you were in this Hierophant energy. So because of the way that you handled this situation, you were in this Hierophant energy. I am seeing that there was some gossiping that may have taken place, and yeah, there may have been some gossiping that was taking place about how you were defending yourself. Okay. So that brought you to be in the Hierophant energy. The Hierophant Hierophant energy is also still representing someone that is in leadership, someone that puts the family first, someone that people are looking up to, they follow after, and things of that nature. You are being received in this energy as delicate, dainty, and elegant, also lively. And that was the last card for the cycle of this read, okay? So I'm seeing that when there were some kind of conflicts, the thing is, the whole conflict thing wasn't shocking to you based off of what I'm seeing. Like, you expected that someone would try to start a problem with you, or that they wouldn't agree with what plans you had. And so in that, I'm seeing that there was possibly, because you were working so hard, you were tired, and working hard and being tired equal irritability. And so you might have been irritated as well. And then you still have to defend yourself. So you're slightly irritated, you're overworked, and then you have to defend yourself in the space of adversity. So there could have also been some kind of prejudices that you were dealing with that I'm seeing. And I have an angel card here. That's like, look at me. It says yes. So there may have been some prejudices that you are dealing with, though I'm also seeing the forgiveness card. That was the angel message saying forgiveness was necessary for you to be able to move forward no matter what conflict that was going to happen, that has already happened in the past, because essentially you would end up in that Hierophant energy, okay? And so the larger scale conversations that are being had in regard to big business is obviously the truth in the fact that they profit off of all of that, or they have profited off of your experience of even, being judged or treated in a different kind of way, or challenged because of some type of prejudice, okay? And that's what I'm seeing with this Three of Cups. That's a challenge, because it's pretty much showing me like people gossiping or wasting time complaining about issues versus getting together and collaboratively providing solutions to the problems, okay? That's what I'm seeing. And also included in that with the angel messages to listen to your intuition, because it's time to forgive, okay? So in your future, I see you in this Knight of Rods energy. This person is ambitious. So this could be you, or it could be someone else coming towards you. Though this energy is someone that is ambitious in their pursuits to explore. That's what I'm hearing. I'm seeing you in this energy as colorful, fantastic, bright, vibrant, adventurous, okay? Maybe a little bit immature in knowing all that you need to know in that field of big business, okay? Or how it plays a role in television, and also influences how you spend your money, or where you spend your money when it comes to family vacations. So that also could have been included in whatever prejudice-based conflict that you were experiencing, okay? Because there are times where people can go to other countries, though there are some prejudice there, though that didn't stop big business from selling you that idea that this is a good place to go vacation at. Do you get what I'm saying? And if there was a situation like that, I can definitely see why that would have probably caused you some type of panic, because customs and traditions in one country or area or state or community or tribe are not the same in the next one. Okay, so from what I can see, there aren't. Yeah, okay, let me just continue on with the read. So furthermore, into your future, I see that you were in this Five of Cups energy on one hand, okay, or maybe you felt some type of regret for a decision that was made in the past, though, and that may have caused you to be sensitive. I'm seeing that you were sensitive about the decision that was made in the past, okay? However, on the other hand, I am seeing the Ace of Rods, which meant some type of new beginning or new perception or new idea. So as there was the end of a certain way of thinking, you know, there's the beginning, the lessons that the soul teaches the spirit about perception and how it can be shaped from your experiences of stuff that you've gone through. So even as you may have regret something, or you felt miserable, or you felt like you were impulsive, or you were panicked about something that may have happened, I'm also seeing that you in this energy of being lucky with this Ace of Rods because you got a second chance kind of energy, okay? So that would explain why the energy of fortunate would be here. And in addition to that, you also may have felt like you had a lot on your plate. So it all makes sense, okay? Then I see that you will be in the Emperor energy. This Emperor energy is someone that people honor, they follow, they look up to, they come to for advice, they come to for guidance, they come to for leadership. Okay? And in this energy, I'm seeing you as spiritual, diligent, busy, hardworking, and not crazy. So this is also a leader. You could be a male or a female. The gender is not specific, so just take it as it resonates. This is what's going to happen in the future, though. So I'm seeing that you've attracted this kind of energy into your life. And the reason why I say that is because of the adversity that you dealt with, because of the prejudice that you may have dealt with. You listened to your intuition and you made the decision to heal regardless of the gossip or the bad talk that was being said about you, how uncomfortable you were in certain spaces, and the reality that you knew that on a larger scale, big business was always benefiting and profiting off of your misery. And maybe even pushing you more into some type of impulsivity, which would have led to you experiencing some type of panic. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's sweet redemption of majesticism that money would be now attracted to you because all of those external forces had been, pretty much manipulating you the whole time. However, I'm seeing that angel card of forgiveness, and I'm also hearing that part where Jesus is on the cross and he's like, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. And it's like, even if they did, I still am not animated by the spirit of spite and vengeance. So if the spirit of forgiveness is the message that the angels are aligning me with, then I'm going to walk down that path righteously with my head held high and my halo. And so what do you end up attracting to you? Obviously that Emperor energy, a sense of calm, a sexy So maybe you end up attracting someone sexy. Okay, I mean, I just was talking about righteousness, so that don't mean righteous people can't be attractive. I mean, it is what it is. It just happens that way sometimes. Because Hercules was fine. Well, you know, the character. They made Hercules look good. I mean, half God and half human. What can I say? You're welcome. Okay. Anyway, so then I know it's a lot, the hair, the butt. Okay, anyway. So I'm seeing that you attracted this Ace of Cups to you. So this could be like new love and someone that's sexy. Or you could be the one, I'm hearing up, and you could be the, or you could be the one that's sexy, okay? Though I am seeing the Ace of Cups, which is representing the open heart, new opportunity to love, stand in love, be in love, live in grace, come from gratitude, being appreciated and valued for your worth, which is the majesticism that you are encompassed in, and that you do find security in when it comes to money. Okay, so you attract money to you, you attract love to you, you attract fortune to you, a sense of calmness, appreciation, gratitude, and like I say, you detest misery and impulsivity and panic because you are good and loved. Oh, I'm sitting here saying the word sexy, and I'm getting ready to be like, and I'm seeing you in this energy as, and it literally, I lied to you not. Literally. So sexy. That's funny. So you're being received in this energy as sexy. So in the future, you know what I'm saying? It's either you're going on a honeymoon, you've been on a honeymoon, you're going on family vacation, or you've been on family vacation, whatever the situation is, you're being received as sexy, attractive, or this person that you meet, or whatever the situation is. I'm seeing you as not repulsive, not offensive, not foul, not snobbish, not arrogant, not smug. So go ahead with your bad self. Scorpio, I do send you love and light and healing energy, and I'm very proud of you for choosing forgiveness in the face of adversity and challenges of prejudice, because we have all inherited those challenges, and I don't think it's just in one country. I think that those kinds of things happen in other countries as well, and your resilience supersedes you. So I will see you all next time, and I hope that you all have a great and amazing weekend. It's Friday. Bye.